I'd already decided it was going to be my last. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Where the day grows dark and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh, old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish. It's a big one.
What the?
It was no fish.
Max, keep back! Milo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard. Taken captive, I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working.
What the fuck?
Upgraded yet again, and help me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds, scavengers, and in this wasteland, that meant only one thing: people. Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had... Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body. Beady-eyed.
It's like a picture on adventure then.
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand.
Hey! Excuse me!
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
No! Damn birds!
Wait! I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now. A corpse lay propped against a rock.
Well,
There were a few things that would scare gangs, and a crowbar was not one of them. I would need to find another solution. The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days. The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her. Union City. I was back.
Finish the tutorial? Yeah.
Over the years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
Now this doesn't look much like a thriving city from the outside.
Halt!
I am halted.
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me know how that goes. So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is.
The fuck is a
Without
U-chip?
it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
Remind me how to register with...
Oh.
You want to use...
Thanks. What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And, word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
No, but I do see an unregistered Gaplander.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the correct route is indicated. As soon as you've registered, you can access the Minos devices.
What exactly is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything? A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant. The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's keeping you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right
Yeah,
over
I've
there.
asked enough questions.
I'll be going.
Pleasure. How can I be of assistance?
Fuck off.
There was a strange smell. Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck. I reminded myself of the collective noun. A murder of gangs. The gangs clearly weren't scared of me, or my crowbar. Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not Weird Guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid. I'm looking for a boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like, at least 12. How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the past couple of nights.
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety, then he dropped the chain on his foot.
What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old, and my birthday is in only 64 days. I'm really good at math, and I can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Vauxhall, He saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but not real?
I mean, Vauxhall says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
What's this about a giant monster?
Right, so my brother Vauxhall, like 2 nights ago, it was night time, right? And we had been playing this massive game of buzzsaws and dynamos, so I was like, wah! But, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh yeah, right. So, later that night, he wakes me up screaming about how he saw a giant monster.
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
See you around.
Call it if you need anything.
I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier. It was the girl I'd seen earlier.
Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my deed.
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you've cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city. That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my deed, it'll be a while
fuck is
before I
a
can make
deed?
proper trades again. Now, excuse me.
What's a deet?
Thank you.
My deed, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. DEET.
What's the deed for?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen
Deet is
ID for
definitely
trading,
not
yeah?
DTT.
You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Who's Big Steve?
You see all these birds all over the place? Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my deet.
I'm looking for a boy named Milo, who might have come through here recently.
You're looking in the wrong place. Only boys around here are Pixel and Vauxhall, and the only thing they're missing is a few screws.
So are you digging that guy's U-chip out of his hand?
What? No! Data transfer. I told you. I cloned his ID data onto the deed for later.
What happens later?
Well, you know, maybe someone doesn't want to be found. I do swapsies.
For a price.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, what do you
Tell me
mean?
about this deed.
Simple. I collect IDs and I use the deed to swap them. At least I did, until Big Steve grabbed it.
Did you see a strange vehicle come through this way?
Strange? You mean like that stinky one there?
No. This one had legs.
Not seen anything like that. Maybe you didn't either, crazy guy.
I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not.
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Sometimes people from inside want stuff from the outside. Second one doesn't happen very often since inside's got, like, everything and free. But it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
Ah, my most popular item. Until Big Steve took my deed, that is.
Are you sure you haven't seen a young boy?
Kinda hard to get lost in a crowd here. This place ain't exactly Aspiration Plaza. So no, I haven't seen your kid.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
We already know
I
the
told you
answers.
already, I was deeding his ID. Only now, Big Steve has my deed and ipso facto, the ID.
Okay.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Anytime. Oh wait, no. Come back if you want to talk business.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal.
Talk to him, talk to her. Rabbits.
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires.
Yikes. And then back then. Fuck off.
How can I help?
The gangs looked mean and ugly. I hadn't seen one of these terminals in 10 years. Link. The evil behind everything that happened all those years ago. The attack on my village. The death of my mother. Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out.
Yeah, that would do it.
There was something strange about the water. And there was an unmistakable smell of ozone. Up close, I could see the water was holographically concealing an electric fence?
Touch the water.
There was an electric fence back there. I wondered if it was live.
Touch the water.
Ow! I was shocked to discover that it was. No wonder the gangs kept clear of this death trap.
That has cheered me up significantly. Oh, hello, Mr. Purple Gang. You gonna give me the tool?
The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
Can I trade you crowbar for tool? Big Steve, come! Hey, Big Steve! Big Steve, come back! Big Steve! Hi! Big Steve-o! Where you going, lad? Where you going? Hi. And you,
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, visitor.
Hello, cat.
What's up with your bollard? Maybe I can help.
You?
Sure.
Hey, listen, Mr. Gaplander. It's totally cute that you want to help. But this mechanism's a teeny bit more advanced than what you're used to.
You'd be surprised. I'm pretty handy with these sorts of things.
Sorry, got to get back to...
Alright then. Dick. To the immigration desk. This is probably the immigration place.
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
Yeah, this will be the immigration place. I need something to get that device off
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it too.
From there, I can
Sir,
give the device to her.
excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
Listen, you haven't seen a child come through here, have you?
Pinch something of yours.
No, he was kidnapped from a nearby village.
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the Gap. But I've never seen any come through here. Have you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a lot longer than me.
What are you doing here?
Well, whilst Bruce's power cell remains as flat as a cowpat, not a whole lot.
So you're trying to get in the city?
Abso-bloomin' Trying being the operative word.
What was that you said?
Nothing specific.
Go on.
Oh, just rumors. One man's kidnapping is another man's wandered off and fell down an hole, says I. No kids round here. Oh, except those young... Sorry, I can't help.
I take it this is your truck?
It's got my name on it, don't it?
Your name is... W?
Well, some of it.
And what exactly is it that you're hauling?
Until I get the old boy back up and running, absolutely nothing. Old Bruce is taking a turn for the worse.
Your truck's power...
Aye, emptier than a... There was a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few... Trying to keep the mini-case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts. Anyway, 13.7... And they still haven't fixed that blooming
And you've been sat here
No choice, until they send someone out to juice up Bruce's power. Someone competent, I mean.
So, your truck is full of...
You betcha. Mini K, best in the gap. Even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. The doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special...
Ritual?
Aye. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop.
Bumper a wallop.
Step 2,
Do a little
step
jig.
3...
Do the door.
jig.
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
I'll be back.
Bumper, jig,
I'll be
pull.
here.
But I need to get the fucking things gone.
How can I be of
Can you
assistance?
clear out the... anything
The
you can
droid
get?
wasn't letting me out of her sight.
Excuse me.
Got a problem?
I'll be
Nothing
going.
else in there.
Pleasure.
I didn't rate my chances against all of those razor-sharp beaks.
Where's Big Steve?
How can I help?
There he is. Can I threaten him with a crowbar? Maybe threatening Big Steve is probably what I need to do. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Fuck.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
Just clobber him over the head.
How can I be of assistance?
There's something up there, but I don't know how to get up there.
Grabbit's independent traders. I'd bought from sketchier places out in the Gap.
What did she do?
Hey, me again.
Nothing. Nothing.
See you around.
What?
The only thing I can think is to threaten Big Steve with the crowbar. Where the fuck did Big Steve go? Is that prick still flying around? No, he can't be. Where's he? We all know. There he is. Hey, Big Steve.
These were tough desert birds. Waving a crowbar around wouldn't faze them.
I'm not seeing anything, so I guess I've got license to go up here and try and do anything up here. But now that I think about it, I probably can't.
I guess this was the immigration terminal.
Okay, yeah, this is exactly what I need to use it.
Welcome to the Union City Registration Terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip implant.
Ouch!
A U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Fuck!
How can I help?
How do I get authorized?
The droid hovered obnoxiously.
Yeah, I get that.
Excuse me.
How the fuck do I get...
Registered Gaplander.
I'm not registered!
Say that again, would you?
A registered Gaplander.
Thanks. Wasn't so hard, was it? Okay. I'm looking for...
Don't worry, we'll find him. Is he a citizen?
No, he's...
Ah, well, unregistered Gaplanders cannot enter Union City. Therefore, I cannot help.
What do you do to see you?
Community welfare droid. I supervise and guide prospective citizens.
Well, you're...
Why, thank you. I'm the latest model, you know.
I need to find...
There are no personal vehicles.
No, it's one that I followed. It's got 4...
There are no such vehicles.
Oh, yeah? It definitely...
Only Union City citizens can file missing persons report.
Thanks.
With great...
Now that I have this, maybe go and talk to Amber. She might be able to know, 'cause she needs her fucking date. Why is it up here? Joey.
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. If Milo had been taken this way, I was sure Joey would help me find him. I needed to find someone around here who'd seen the stalker.
Citizen, welcome to the Abridged Audio-Visual Union City Fact File. The Union City walls were forged in 1994 by a small team of resilient workers. A common misconception is
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda labeled Spankles.
Maybe Big Steve will want this. Eh? No. Okay. Could trade with Farah about something. Let me check this out. We have use this in no. See if I can trade with her. Especially you might be more than likely
Hey,
to talk.
me again.
How can I help?
Bye.
Call it.
The chain now.
Push me.
Hey, kid.
Push me.
Push
me.
I've got things to do.
Push me.
I'll push him again. Love the music! Let me try to talk to Amber.
Hi.
Hi again.
I got a U-chip with a temporary ID from over there.
Good for you. They're free.
Can I get into the city with it?
No. And yes. And no.
Break that down for me.
No, a temp ID is so they can keep track of you around here. Won't get you inside. Yes, I could deet that corpse's ID onto a U-chip. And no, because as you well know, my deet's been eaten. Dunno.
How do you know?
Because I got the citizen's ID from his U-chip. Duh.
See you around.
Peace.
So I need to get that thing off the gang. And so far all I've found that I could help the vending machine. They gave me a can of Spankles, was it? Or something over here that might be helpful.
It was a tire or modern art. I couldn't tell which.
Yeah, I can't tell what modern art is. No, I'm not mad.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Fuck off. Well, this thing is a help thing. Maybe that'll tell me something about how to get. You have a gang?
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Welcome to Union City. My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer. How may I help you today?
This U-chip thing. What does it do?
It allows you to interact with all the Minos devices in the area, as well as storing all your personal information.
Sounds kinda invasive.
We prefer the word Transformative, sir.
So is Joey still running things around here?
He was, until just a few years ago.
That doesn't sound good. Hope he didn't screw things up.
Not at all, sir. Joey the Savior was a great leader. Citizen happiness reached unprecedented levels.
Good to hear it. I happen to be an old friend of his.
Oh, we're all friends of Joey, sir. Gone but not forgotten.
Oh, so he's dead then.
A child has been kidnapped from my village.
From your village? Was the child a registered citizen of Union City?
No.
No, his name is Milo and...
Polite apology. Minos could only concern itself with registered citizens.
I was hoping you'd be able to help.
And isn't hope a wonderful thing? In the meantime, do you have any other queries?
I'm looking for a vehicle. Has anything come through here?
No.
You haven't seen a weird vehicle with legs instead of wheels?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details of other visitors' vehicular movements.
But this vehicle, it kidnapped a child.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
A child has been kidnapped from my village.
From your... Was the
It's the exact same thing I just went through.
And isn't hope a wonderful thing?
Okay.
In the meantime, do you have it
Haven't I?
in Union City?
No, something I can't talk to him about anything. No.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Can I ask...
love to help you out, but shouldn't be.
Even if I fix it.
I called upon my extensive background in engineering.
Hey, it's working. Hey, we fixed it.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Dude, council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm the name's Obsworth. What can I do for you?
Hey.
Where's the little dude headed?
Oh no. Snatched from his village.
Oh, right. Nope. Now, if you don't mind...
No, fuck you. No, give me more questions.
Excuse me.
Well, hey...
Well...
Great, I'll bet. And, by the way, just say...
Yes, of course. No problem. How are things going with Wendell's power? But how long until it's...
It's hard to say, but it's on my list.
About this...
Dude, word of advice.
Okay.
Look, maybe kidnapping is the sort of... But this is Union City.
Gotcha. Thanks. So what's your
I am a diagnostician for the Ministry of Comfort.
And what exact...
I find problems.
And fix them?
No, I just diagnose them. Minos fixes them.
Tell me about Joe.
Praise Joey. Not a day goes by where I don't thank him for the happiness and prosperity he brought to Union City.
Joey and I go way back. We must be talking about the same one.
Well, it depends. Our Joey was kind, benevolent, generous, firm, resolute, moral, was magnanimous, proactive, and a friend to all citizens alike. Does that sound like your Joey?
My Joey was more of a sarcastic pain in the... But he was my best friend. I'm looking for a vehicle that might have passed this way.
What kind of vehicle? Maybe I can help.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I know it has 4 giant legs.
Legs? Word to the wise man. Vehicles have wheels.
Not this one.
Whoa. That... And I've got more magazines under my bed than you can even imagine.
Gross.
See you...
Oh, let me thank you
okay.
There you go. Your kudos to...
Thanks.
Keep a smile.
What did he do? What? Can I open this now?
Authorized citizen ID required.
need to find Voxel. We'll go ask Pixel about his brother then.
Hey, me.
Wanna push me on?
Maybe later. Who's Voxel?
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll talk to me.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. You done me a favor. He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but you seem okay.
Thank you.
See you around.
Call it if you need.
Didn't even think of Voxel. I mean, I suppose the only bench in the garden is that one, and it looks like the head top of it is a bit tweaky.
Hello, Voxel.
Shh. What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions. I wanted to ask you if you've seen any monsters.
How do you know about the monster?
Truth is, I'm a monster hunter. I've been tracking a monster across the desert for days. I think he came through here, and I'm looking for someone brave enough to see it and live to tell the tale.
I saw it.
Can you describe it?
It was big and beasty, and it eats children, and I could hear the screaming, and it was fast and dark and silent.
Slow down, one thing at a time.
It was big, like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard them. I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
And where did it go?
It sneaked off into the city. After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
Jesus.
Did you say you heard kids?
I think so. Sure sounded like that.
This giant dog.
I was playing buzzsaws and dynamos with Pixel. Then, in the night, I woke up. Like feet padding along the road. Big feet. And then I ran over here and hit.
And you've been in here?
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Any ideas on...
People go in and out of the main gate. Are you gonna go in there and...
Sure am. Then I'm gonna bring Milo.
You will? Oh, you better take this.
Thanks.
Firecracker.
A firecracker. But you can have it.
What do I do with...
I don't know. But cover your ears.
Hello.
Hey, you got it? I'm kinda...
I could keep an eye out.
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me. He doesn't usually know that, though.
Ah. Voxel's giant dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo. Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be a way in through the main gates.
So kick the bumper, do a jig, and then pull the door.
Right.
Hit the bumper.
Hit the bumper. These were not my best moves.
Pull the door. Nailed it! Let right go! One mini K. So with that, I go to Big Steve-O. Come here, Big Stevie.
Come on, big fella. The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
What?
one particularly large and familiar bird stood out from the rest.
What do I do with it now that I've got it though? Ah. Let me drop the thing for it then?
I didn't want the bird to mistake my hand for its next meal. I was going to have to think of another solution.
What?
It was Big Steve, and it still had Ember's deet in its beak.
Fucking stop running away from me, you prick.
The bird wasn't going to give up Ember's deet without a...
So what? Give me the hand. Yeah.
Fight.
But I know what I need to do. It's my only guess. But I don't have many K anymore, do I? Can I still lure him? Okay.
Come on, big fella.
I got a date.
Ember,
Hi again.
any ideas?
Nope, wrong one.
Yeah.
That one's no good. They've given you a... Bridge only opens for citizens. Soz, mate.
Guess what?
A lot of nerve coming back here.
Nope. This.
What?
Sure, but how about I give you the deed?
The deed for the ID? But
You wouldn't have it back if it weren't for...
it wouldn't have been stolen.
So we're... Excellent.
Have you got a YouTube?
Yes.
Right then. Pass me back my... Follow me over to my work.
Ember's deed had a citizen ID stored on it. Hey, Ember.
You ready to do this?
I'm not...
You want that citizen's ID, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Just place your hand flat on the U-chip. Over here. On my...
Like this?
Yeah, good enough. Let me just line up the laser. Oi, keep your hand still or you'll lose it.
Is this gonna hurt?
No more than getting the chip installed in the first place.
I'm gonna guess she's lying.
Right, just transferring the ID now. You may feel a slight pinch. What was that?
That wasn't supposed to happen?
There it is again. Must be... nothing. It must be nothing. Looks like his name was Graham. A fine, upstanding citizen.
Graham. Got it.
And Graham...
At last I had a citizen ID. I hoped that this was going to be my key to getting into the city.
So I need to get a sandwich. But I can now open this door and this will have something in it, I'm guessing. Thanks, they told me I need a
Graham's ID was finally starting to get me places.
A broken power cell. I think that gives it a kid. Into the power cell. How do I do that?
The power cell was completely wrecked.
So what? There's no way of fixing it?
It looked like some sort of scanning device.
I'll take that. We have to get inside.
Me again.
Hi.
Food delivery for Mr. Voxel.
Oh, yes. One of Hobbsworth's city singers. Do you want my crusts?
You eat them. Warriors need their strength. Thanks, Voxel.
Oh, I didn't need to give him a stone sandwich. Eh. A nice camp to do it.
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it, too. I got you a drink.
Shame it ain't something stronger.
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it, too.
Should I, like, call him out, say the power cell's completely fucked, will that do its thing?
Hobbsworth, was it?
Ah, hello again, stranger.
Wendell's power cell wasn't looking too functional.
Oh man, you saw, huh? I don't think it's supposed to smoke like that.
Not conventionally, no.
Listen, don't tell Wendell. I'll fix it.
Any update?
Not yet, but I'll get on.
I think I'll tell him. See what happens.
Hey, Wendell.
Managed to get those doors open.
Just about.
Did you?
Sure did.
That's right. Although, here's a but it always seems to... Anyway, what can I do for you?
Mind if I take a look at the power cell?
Hobbsworth has it.
I had this sinking feeling that the wrecked power cell in was the one that Wendell hoped would power his truck. Let me guess. How's it go? That's the...
What's on your mind?
So all you...
Land snake's alive, yes. A power cell.
No, I got it. Do you need a V?
You do, but I don't. What I do need...
And you can't just...
Are you mad? What? There's guns guarding them main gates, and they'd make mincemeat out of you, Sonny Jim.
You see?
Aye.
The console seemed specialized. The power cell was completely wrecked.
Error. UChip firmware outdated. Authority for vehicular access denied.
The firmware on my U-chip was out of date. I realized that I'd been sold a dud by Ember.
Ember, you rat bitch, where are you? You snake. Where the fuck are you? Where did your fucking sister go, Pixel?
Hey, me again.
What do you need, mister?
See you around. A sand pit. In the desert. The irony sure wasn't lost on me.
Come here, bitch.
Hey, Ember.
Hi again.
Do you know how I can get into the city?
You try the bridge?
Yes, but it won't open for me. Apparently my U-chip is out of date.
Oh, right. They had to replace the hand scanner recently. Must be running on new firmware. Much newer than the crappy U-chips from that old terminal.
What happened to the old hand scanner?
No idea. Why would you even ask that? I didn't take it. Shut up.
Either way, the ID you gave me doesn't work.
Hey, listen, guy. The ID is tip-top. It's your U-chip that's the problem. It's old. Like you.
Well, have you got any newer replacements?
Nuh-uh. That U-chip is in you now. It stays there. You'll need to run an update, but my guess is you can only do that inside the city.
And without the update, I can't get across the bridge. I appear to be at an impasse.
Yikes. Well, that ain't good. Could maybe hack the bridge, but... Nah. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Did you say hack?
Get on with it, love.
So you know how everything here runs on Minos?
Minos? Surely that's not based off the old Link system.
That's right. When they upgraded, they dumped the old Link tech. Smart shoes, smart toasters, smart light bulbs, smart fridges. Minos makes everything smart, smart, smart. Except the humans. Anyway, you know how Hobbsworth is always pointing his scanner at stuff?
Yeah?
That's his Minos scanner. Minos scanners let guys without any smarts figure out how machines work. Old Hobbsworth has all kinds of safeguards so he can't mess things up more when they break. But with a few modifications...
Can you do more than just diagnose Minos machines?
Much more.
Could I borrow your hacker? Is that a no? Could I maybe trade you? Okay, so if you won't trade me for that...
For a price.
What do you mean?
For starters, you get me one of them.
You mean this?
Oh, you found one already? Which?
It was just lying around...
He really should be more careful. Right, let's see what else you've got in that bag that might be worth my time, trouble, and effort.
I don't know if you can use this, but how about this finger?
Okay, creepy. Let me take a look. Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle.
So it's a deal then. You'll hack this scanner, and the finger is yours.
You betcha. Pleasure doing business with you. Meet me at my workbench when you're ready. Alright, one Ember grade Minos hacker.
Thanks. So how do I use this thing?
You activate scan.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well, that's the easy part. Now follow me. This is how I find hidden systems. They're all over the place. Right, so this here is a diagnostic view of Minos.
Looks like it runs the vending machine.
No kidding. See those task nodes? The darker ones?
Yeah?
Well, unlike Hobbsy's little vanilla scanner, my hacker can swap them round. So let's see how smart you are. Want to give me an infinite supply of spankles? You did it! You're smarter than you look. Okay, apply the hack and you'll be good to go.
Vandalism sensor.
Alright, mate. Figure the rest out yourself. Oh, and try not to do anything too stupid, eh?
Here's the thing, if I go to get a can now, it's going to set off the alarm, right? That's cool. Let's do it. That makes life so much easier. Can I hack this? No. Right, let's move. Oh, this scanner. Can we do something with the carousel on? No. So I don't want to leave unless unless there's a way to maybe fix the carousel or tell him the carousel or something. I just tell him the carousel's fucked.
Hello, stranger. How goes the battle?
Want one of these mini?
Oh,
I thought you...
oh, come...
What?
Don't get high on your own...
Sorry?
No scuff...
Oh, I see. Suit yourself. Any other... I need to get into this...
Me too, pal. But Brucey is not going anywhere.
When the power cell is where...
Mini K's.
Cell...
Doesn't it? Between you and me, they're just knackwurst sausages. But these city folk love a tagline.
Any ideas on how...
Aye, that's easy.
Great. What?
No, not like mine. That being said, you won't even... Citizen's ID gets you all the way. I've got ID, all right. Long story short, I could drive in. If I could drive it.
I'm looking...
Well, this...
No, I'm looking...
But Bruce, all he needs is his power.
The vehicle I'm looking...
A vehicle with legs.
Any specific...
The only thing's been through here recently are birds, bad smells.
See, I've been...
All right, pal. Didn't ask for your life story.
How long have...
Lost count, but they...
Aren't you worried that they,
Oh, nothing that a healthy chlorine wash won't fix.
So these mini-Ks...
Eh?
You said they contain some...
Flavor.
Yes, but... You sure you...
Those land trade... Nothing down here, though.
I'll be back.
I'll be...
Yeah, that's what I thought. See if it gives me anything. I have no fucking clue.
With a helpful cleaning droid buddy.
This maybe? The robot. Where'd it go? Where'd the droid go?
Hey, Hobsworth.
Hey, what can I do for you?
What was that tool you were pointing at the bridge?
Oh, this? It's super... I pointed at a device, and it shows me how it works. See, everything in Union City runs on Minos. Everything's interconnected, from big safety systems and freight elevators, all the way down to toasters and hand dryers, all on Minos.
Okay, so you're saying it's a city-wide universal operating system?
Whoa, I don't know what that is, but maybe. I'd hate to think what'd happen if a scanner like this fell into the wrong hands.
This may sound like a stupid question, but how do I actually get into the city?
Well, first thing would be to head over to the city gates.
Yes?
If you got a valid ID, and just scan your U-chip, and the bridge will open.
Valid for what?
Now, that is the stupid question. You need a vehicle to get through the big doors there. If you have transport clearance, like that old fella with the smelly truck, you just drive up, scan your ID, and roll right onto the elevator down to the cargo bay.
It's really important I find this vehicle.
Why?
Because it kidnapped a child from my village.
Well, that's a gap for you.
I know it sounds crazy, but I've been trying...
Nah, if it's missing children you're looking for, you best try the gap.
Oh, I know fucking clue.
The Museum of History presents the Piermont Collection, Relica of Yesteryear.
Citizen Graham, you are present at the scene of an active alarm.
I was going to have to get used to being called Graham.
Please remain calm and await neutralization of any threat. Do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
I'm sorry, I didn't see anything.
Very well, do not panic. Minos will soon relate to me the identity of the culprit. Information on this incident is still pending. You may go about your business. How can I be of assistance?
Excuse me.
Greetings. Your body mass index is looking lower than when last recorded.
And I feel great.
Negative. How can I be of assistance?
Bye for now.
Always.
What if I blame it on Hobsworth?
Citizen Graham, you please do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
I think he said...
I shall investigate. Please do not approach.
Yeah.
Union City will take it from here. How can I be of assistance?
Do you drink spankles?
Droids do not require carbonated sustenance.
Right.
Protocol, purpose, and...
How did I get the power source then? Maybe I just follow
How
it?
can I be of assistance? How can I help?
2CU seemed to be keeping herself busy.
Unidentified meat product. Unidentified meat product.
It's a knockwurst. Want some?
Do I look like a neck-first kind of droid?
Conveyor in the exhaust?
How can I be of assistance?
Where? Not through here? What the fuck is it talking about the conveyor in the exhaust?
Come on, big fella.
Oh, I can wear any gang? I really want to attack the robot.
How can I be of assistance?
The droid hovered obnoxiously.
Excuse me.
How can I help, Citizen Gray? Have a real...
The gangs looked mean and ugly.
Why is that over there? Oh, looks like an exhaust fan there, so that's over there somewhere. I haven't been over there yet, to be fair.
The bridge seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
Gotta be that there, right?
pressure plate appeared to trigger the crane mechanism.
Warning. This entrance is strictly vehicle only. All pedestrians...
Those guns look like they meant business.
Unacceptable cargo detected. 4Y, our unit has been alerted to solve the problem. Warning. Extreme measures will be taken against non-compliant pedestrians.
I had a charged power cell.
I just
The
killed
droid's
him.
future seemed a bit up in the air.
I just killed the droid! He was just chimping and I slaughtered him. Oh, I don't feel bad. Is that it then? Got everything done? Now I can leave? Seems like it. I have the power cell and everything. Once I get from the power cell, the thing will be back up and working. So I think that's it. Oh. Oh.
Hey, Wendell.
Hello, stranger.
So all you need to get in...
Like a cheese...
Here, this...
Is that a new power? You beautiful...
Well, it all started with a...
Not gonna stop you there, chum. Any story that's...
Hey, any chance of a lift?
Typical. No one ever do...
I just figured...
Oh, all right. Up in the back. You heard it.
You're sure it's safe back here?
100%, lad.
I'll take your word for it.
Just watch out for me neck bursts. I've lost enough business already.
I don't want to know how long that took me, to be honest. My guesses are worrying and upsetting, but I don't want to know. Let's go.
As far as I can take you, I'm afraid. You can catch a monopod into the city from over there.
Where are you going?
Straight to cargo. Gotta get these babies.
Quarantined?
Distributed.
Thanks for the ride, Wendell. Maybe see you again.
No, time to save here. Oh, another 15 minutes. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Alright. I might play more later, I'm undecided.